What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time tuning in to Invest Daily, I appreciate you for stopping by. We have some good stuff to talk about. I'm going to be talking about some of the official announcements from the Metazoo Discord, as well as talking about some of the pricing for some of the first edition boxes on the market. I've had people coming to me asking, hey, what is the market sentiment like? Why are the prices coming down? And fearing for their investment. Fret not, we're going to talk about that. There's nothing to worry about. I can promise and assure that. And look, let's get into it. So the first thing we're looking at is some of the official announcements. So the first thing that came up around the 4th, it has been out for a little bit. Some of this stuff you're already tracking, but I am super pumped, and I'm trying to get back on the grind with these videos for all of you. So we're looking at the Metazoo and an Invasion Toys collaboration. So I know a lot of people have been asking about Funko Pop collaborations, and Mike has come out and said, look, I am trying to do a Funko Pop collaboration, but it is not a sealed deal yet. That is nothing to worry about. The next best thing is Invasion Toys. I'm telling you, I checked out their Instagram. I am super pumped, super excited for this. And honestly, in a lot of ways, I think this is better than Funko Pops. Now, there's no hit on Funko Pops. I'm not a collector myself. I do know they're very valuable. They're very fun to collect, and they look very cool. But let me go ahead and take you to a stroll on Invasion Toys Instagram, their IG page right here, right? So we have 8,500 followers for Invasion Toys, and you can see that they have a lot of really cool toys. They have a lot of really detailed toys, and you can look at them on here. There's just a lot of really cool stuff, and I am very excited to see what they do with Metazoo. So you have a lot of anime inspired work on here. You have just some really cool stuff on here. So you can get on here, check it out. Hopefully we see something soon for Metazoo, and some of the characters will just look awesome, look phenomenal with this collaboration. So I am really excited for this. So moving back to the other announcements. So the other announcements is mainly Wilderness announcements. So if you know anything about Wilderness right now, if you went to the con, if you've seen some of the leaks, the spoilers, the teasers, Metazoo HQ is a awesome place to always drop by and check out to read the latest updates and news. And they have majority of the cards and photo spoilers for the Wilderness set, almost all of them already on their website uploaded. So if you want to check that out, check that out. The cards look amazing. I am so excited for Wilderness. They just blew it away. Now, a lot of people speculated because, look, Nightfall did kind of go down in value from when it first came out, and they said, hey, this is the third set. It's a bigger print. Is it going to go down in value as well? Now, when we look at Wilderness, do I think that it will dip in value? Yes, I do, because I think everything that goes up, it comes down a little bit, then it trends up over time if that demand increases and that supply diminishes, which it will, right? Because the fan base is growing. Now, an issue I think with Metazoo as a whole right now is people and fans trying to keep up with every product that they are pumping out, and people are getting wallet fatigue. They're getting fatigued in general, and I think that's what's worrying people. So if you narrow your vision, if you narrow what you are actually buying, you won't have an issue, right? So what I've been doing lately, and believe me, I want to buy everything Metazoo that comes out, everything. But there are so many promotional cards. There were so many add-ons on the Kickstarter. There's just so many collaborations, and it can definitely be hard to keep up, and especially trying to keep up paying for all of the products that are coming out. Not everything is going to turn into gold, and we just have to accept that. We do not know what is going to excel. Is that plushie going to be worth $1,000? Did we spend $200 and waste money on the secondary market because it's going to be like a Beanie Baby and be worth nothing? We don't know that, right? So, but what I have focused on, and this is just me, you don't have to take my advice, this is for entertainment, but I have focused and zoned in on booster boxes, theme decks, and spell books. I am trying to complete sets. I originally got into Metazoo for the cards and the cards only. Now, later, if I want to buy extra stuff, I can do that. I would love to have some artist prints and whatnot, but I also collect other TCGs. So mainly, I look at the cards. I look at it from an investment standpoint, as well as collecting and enjoying the cards. And if I can build around that later, I will. I will do that. So Wilderness, why is this, such an exciting set? Well, first of all, they have a ton of dragons. So you can get on there on Metazoo HQ and check them out. Like I said, look, Wilderness has dragons like crazy. And when we look at all other TCGs in existence, especially Pokemon, your Charizard, you have the Blue Eyes White Dragon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Pretty much every set has some really cool dragons, and they're always very, very popular. Well, the Wilderness set has a ton of them, and not just a ton of dragons, they have a ton of cool artwork, whether it be the Bigfoot. You also have the Machu Picchu. I think I said that wrong. Wampus Cat. There's just a bunch of really cool artworks in here. You have the Golden Bear. You should just check all of this stuff out. Some really, really cool stuff. And you also have the new theme decks and the boxes, the pack wrappers, everything I have seen for Wilderness, just they blew it out the park. They did a really, really good job with this. And I didn't buy a case for any other set, but I might buy a case for Wilderness. And this is not investment advice. I'm not saying this is going to be worth more than Nightfall or Cryptid Nation, but I am really, really excited for this set. They're also coming out with another Topps collaboration, right? So you have your Topps Wilderness collaboration. They did not drop one for Wilderness. One for Nightfall, but they are dropping one soon for Wilderness, so stay tuned for that. And the last thing I want to mention is, hey fans, start brushing up on your art skills. So if you do Metazoo artwork, if you're a Metazoo inspired artist, be paying attention to this. They have not said exactly what they are going to be doing for the artist or what they're going to win or what the incentive is going to be. But I love when they come out and tease things like this because it says start brushing up on your art skills, and I'm sure Metazoo has something phenomenal, something cool in mind for this. So moving on to pricing, right? Let's talk about pricing for just a few seconds. So I went on eBay. There's a ton of places that you can get your pricing from and track and get your analysis from. You can really get it from TCG Player. It'll show you a cool little graph if it's going up, if it's going down, where it's trending. But you can look at current pricing on eBay. This is what a lot of people do. 130 point if you want to see the best offer accepted prices. But right now we're looking at some current pricing, the recent sold for some Cryptid Nation First Edition as well as some Nightfall First Edition boxes. And I did a video a few months ago, and for the most part, Cryptid Nation First Edition has hovered from $900 to $1,000, right? It has held its value the best across the Metazoo market, including the Kickstarter boxes, right? Because those are the grails. And I would also consider these the grails because this is what a lot of people can try to obtain and afford. $800 to $1,000. This is the first edition box. You know, you have something that people can try to put in their collection that is the first, right? You have Nightfall, the second block. You have Cryptid Nation is the first. So this is like the grail of Metazoo. And it has come down in value just a little bit. You dip down to the low $800 range. If you go elsewhere, probably on Facebook, you can snag these for like in a $700 range. Now, that doesn't mean Metazoo is going to fail. I do think that long term, I can really truly see Metazoo in the top 4. There will be a top 4, and I do think Metazoo will be in the top 4. I do not think that they are going to fail. I think they know what they're doing. They know how to run the business. Now, when you look at a business, you have to look at the core basics, the fundamentals, and the building blocks. Like, is the team there? Are they spending the money properly? Are they actually producing? Are they making the fans happy? Are they listening? What is their social media presence like? There's just so many factors, and I think Metazoo is doing a great job in all aspects of all of those. So I think long-term, Metazoo is definitely going to succeed. They're definitely going to keep building their fan base across the world, but we can't have our blinders on. And what I mean by that is there's a lot of economic factors. There's a lot of factors around the world that's driving prices. You have inflation, you have inflated gas prices, you have a lot of fear with, things that are going on in the world right now. So of course, people are starting to hoard some of their money. They're spending a little bit less. You have some of these products that are going down in value. It's not just Metazoo, it's across the market. It's Pokemon. Pokemon's been coming down for quite a while, but that doesn't mean there should be fear in the market, okay? So I look at it just like I look at stocks. If you truly believe in the product, hold the product. The problem is that investors, they actually hold something, and I wouldn't even call them investors, right? Because they don't really hold a product at all. As soon as there's fear in the market, there's blood in the market, and stuff starts to go down, people fear, and they start to sell it at a loss, right? They sell their products at a loss. So right now, you'll probably see some of this where people are freaking out and they're selling their products cheaper than they should be at a loss, right? Then over time, who knows? This could be a $10,000 box. This could be a $100,000 box. It could be $50. Nobody truly knows, right? But if you believe in it and you like it and enjoy it, really that's all that should matter. So buy it, stow it away. Most people cannot hold something for more than a year to 2 years, if that, right? They can't even hold it. And that's why they can't see a great return. Now, anytime You think Metazoo, why are the prices going down? You can always look back to Pokemon. And this is not to compare Metazoo to Pokemon. I'm not saying it's going to have the same exact successes, failures, trajectory. I'm not saying any of that. But what I'm saying is Pokemon has been very successful. We've seen boxes in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. We've seen cards in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. And it took, 25 years. If you look back at the early days, the Golden Star era, and looking at where some of the cards are at today that were not popular at all back then, right? They were pretty much dying. Nobody cared. They had a really small print. And today they're very, very valuable. So when there's fear in the market, it's a buying opportunity, right? These boxes may come down in value even more. If you've been wanting one, it's time to pick one up. If you invested and you bought at a higher price, it's time to hold. If you believe in the product, don't care about the price, obtain what you want at the right time, right? When you can afford it, and then just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. So what I'm looking at is not a crash in the market. The boxes right now, Crypto Nation, it has not crashed. It came down a little bit. The same with Nightfall, right? A few months ago when I was talking about Nightfall boxes, when I was saying pick them up, it was right around $170 to $180. And right now it doesn't seem like Nightfall has dipped too much. It actually went up from where it was at a couple months ago around the $100 range, $180. And right now I see boxes as high as $261. This is the best offer. It might even be below $200. It could be $190, it could be $200. But these are not too low as well. So see this as a buying opportunity, as well as when more products come out, people tend to focus on those products, right? So when Wilderness comes out, some of these may dip in value because people are trying to pay for other items, right? People had to pay for the Kickstarter. They have to pay for the Wilderness coming out. They're buying these pre-orders. So they're trying to sell off some of the excess product, or people just get tired of the product and they're offing it. For me, this is long-term. I believe in Metazoo. I am focusing on booster boxes, theme decks, spell books, complete sets, and that is my vision. So if you have any questions, you can reach out to me. My IG, invest_daily21. I am always willing to just talk with you. I do not give investment advice. Like I said, this is purely for entertainment, but I can give you an analysis. I can give you a rundown. I can teach you how to understand the market and what is actually going on. So if you want to reach out to me, feel free to do so. A lot of fans, a lot of people, followers, supporters of the channel, they have reached out to me. They do talk to me on IG all of the time, and I do chat with them. It can be about NFTs. It can be about crypto. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about. Also, do not forget Metazoo lists amazing artists. You can also check out her IG. We're still running that giveaway. I did do the booster box giveaway recently. I will be shipping that off very soon. But we're still doing the Cumberland Dragon sketch art card giveaway at 830 subscribers for Invest Daily. We're almost there. I think I'm like 14 subscribers away. So if you are new here, subscribe to the channel. Go back, watch that giveaway release that I did, that last video that I just did. Understand the instructions, do the instructions. You'll be entered for the giveaway, and good luck. I'll see y'all again soon with another video, and I'll see y'all later. Out.